Okay, I'm going to share the cards that I've made. I made these over a couple of days. I shared a little bit of footage of making the first couple of cards. It's using basically what I had, sets that I've been given, either as gifts or whatever. So it was a no spend sort of project over these 2 days. I just felt like doing some crafting, and I have requested if I could do a bit of crafting, which I said I would. I've got a couple of little projects in the pipeline which I'll share hopefully over this next week. But starting with the cards, this is a little bit out of my comfort zone because it's not exactly like card sets and things. This is just obviously going with it and using more brighter colours. Normally my cards, I think, a little bit more toned down than this, but again it was using all sort of coloured cards and things that I already had, and the embellishments and the different papers. So this is the first one. There's nothing inside this one. Some I've got bits inside, some I haven't, but this is the one. You might have seen that, yeah, I was trying to decide which side to put the bow on. I decided on this side, and I've used a different sort of textured papers. This is actually, you can't tell, but this is slightly raised up as well, along with this spotted paper, but I tried to keep in with the colours, so hopefully it is sort of flowing. And the other one, a lot of these are quite basic, but I just thought, you know, sometimes less is more. So this is like a lollipop sort of design. I've backed on, it was actually part of a card, but I've split it. I've put the coloured part on top of the card and the white inside to actually write on. I thought this would be quite nice for a summer birthday, with the lolly sort of embellishment there, birthday wishes again with the bow, and then inside I have got the other half which I cut, and then it's just got smile on that little embellishment there with the lolly. So that is the second one. Those are the two I basically shared. The next one was on the back of some packaging. This was the paper crafter. This was a set I was given with all the different papers and embellishments and pieces in, and that was the design. Basically it was like this, and you had to cut it all out. So that's what I did. I backed on some yellow card, and then I put this orange on just because I liked it. Again, it's a 3D one, and then I've teamed it with this with love with the hearts. So as I say, it's a sort of 3D one, but you had to cut all these pieces out. They weren't popped out, you had to cut them all out. So that's what I did one evening. But as you know, I like owls and I like these 3D ones, but they're even better when they pop out. As you know, I do a lot of the 3D ones, but I try to branch out a little bit and do something different. Probably going to keep saying they are quite basic cards. Have I got anything inside this one? No, this is on lilac paper. This had actually the cutout bit, and then you fold the sheet over to hide what's going on here. So I've added this checked paper. I just had a little bit left over from a previous card. Well, actually it's over there. I had these little embellishments that I've stuck on and covered them with these gems, sort of lilac and pinks. And then I got With Lots of Love. Again, I've put a pink bow on and some hearts, and there's nothing actually inside. Some of these I've done it so it's not necessarily for a birthday, it could be for any occasion, or as I want to do is send some notes through the post. So these are what I will be using. It's like that owl one, because it's not actually happy birthday. You can use it any time of year, even Easter with the rabbit. And birthday wishes was one on your birthday. So the first two were birthday cards, but some of them I've done so they're not actually got happy birthday or whatever, so I can use them for any occasion. Now I've gone for a yellow card, and again it's one of those double ones where you've got the cutout. So I've put some yellow striped paper in there. Thank you. I've got these little sort of puffy embellishments. I've got the birds there and the flowers with a bit of ribbon, so it's sort of lemony and browns and things like that. And as I say, this is a thank you card that also can go through the post. This one specifically probably more Easter or whatever, and it's just got celebrate. I had this little rabbit embellishment, and I've stuck a little heart yellow button there, and then I've layered it. It's like 3 pieces. I've got the cardboard flower, then this like plasticky flower, then finished it with embellishment. And I don't know if this is actually going to show up, but this is actually got a design in of trees, birds and flowers, but I'm not sure if that will actually pick up on camera. There wasn't anything inside that one, was there? No. Right, this is that other one that's got the paper. I said I had a little tiny bit left over that I've used in that one, and so it's on this purpley card. I did cut it down, so I got enough to make a tag. So another video I'll do some more tags, I think, because I use quite a lot over the year of the tags I've made. And I've just used a piece of pink card. I used a part of the card actually as a base, and then I wanted this one here just to, so it stood out a little bit with the design. It just got hello rabbit, and then these gems down the bottom there, nothing inside. That again, like these sort of things, I can probably send letters or notes through around Easter time. Now some of these I've actually cut the card in half. So this was actually one card and one sort of A4 card sheet that I've actually cut to make 2 mini cards, and it was blue, and then I've topped it up with this stripy paper. So this is the first one. Again, not for any particular occasion, it just says for you. I've added these pearly embellishments here, a little bow, and then inside it's just got another little cardboard flower there, so that's that one. I really do like this one. Again, it's the other half of that card, exactly the same, pink card, covered it in this stripy paper. These like rose, much love. I've put little tiny red buttons on the much love there with these butterflies. As I said, all this was in the kit, and then I've just stuck 4 gems in the corners, and no, there's nothing inside that one. So I've made 2 cards out of that one. It's something to take into consideration. Here's another one where it's 1 card where I've split it. So again, this was another A4 sheet and of card, and folded over, and then I've cut it. But this was actually the same paper, but it was just the reverse. So on one side it had this design, on the other it had this design. So, you know, it made cards. To tell you the truth, I think out of the whole ones that I've made, these are 2 of my favourite, especially this specific one. And it's just this white with the green dots. I've got layered up flowers with a little pearl in the side. This one's actually got happy birthday on. I've stuck a couple of little heart buttons on there, and to tell you the truth, there's nothing inside. That is probably my favourite one of the whole set that I've made over the last couple of days. But this one is also a favourite. I think it's simple. Again, I don't think I put a lot inside these cards. This is the reverse paper. It's got special day with this bird, green and sort of a lemony colour, and I've topped it off with gems again in the corner just to give it that bit of glitz. And again, this one can be used for any occasion or to send a little note through the post. This was part of a card that I cut down. I haven't got the other half because I used the card on a couple of other cards. And then I've topped it up with this like bunting paper. I had this party time embellishment. I put 4 gems in the corners. These are actually, these bits here are little tiny bits of ribbon offcut that I've stuck behind this little cardboard embellishment, because these were offcuts of all those little bows that I've made on these cards. All these sort of ones, the tiny ones, where I've actually cut the bows down. Normally those tiny bits won't even be kept, but I wanted to use it, and to tell you the truth, as an experiment and something maybe slightly done by mistake, I like it, just that little bit. It has got another one inside, so you can actually write on that one. Then I've got, you can't get away without having something to do with owls, although I've got that one there, owls. Again, this is one of those cards. I've got actually 2 here again. It's another sheet that I've cut down, so I've made 2 mini cards. I'll deal with this one first. So yeah, it's got owls on. I've got this again. This is the green paper. I've topped it with bunting paper. It goes that much further doing it this way, if you don't mind a smaller card. And I've got this cardboard cut out. I've layered it 3D, so I've used the sticky square pads. I've got the 4 gems here, and I've got owl you need is love. I've put a little owl there. Then inside this one I've got the pear to go with this sort of thing, and then I've put another little mini owl in there. And sweet. Again, it's sort of experimenting and everything. This one I just put thank you on there, but if it was for like mum, dad or whatever, I could put a sticker on there. And I had these little beads, So I've got it on some cord, stuck it behind this little embellishment with some glue. This is 3D, by the way, so I've used the sticky square pads again, so it's just raised a little bit up, so it's the thank you. And then I used blue, white, pink and alternated the colours, so it goes in with this little scrap piece of paper. But again, it's all those little scraps. What do you do with them? I try not to throw them away, but I've just put it down the centre bit. It was not enough to cover the whole paper or the whole card, but it was enough to put a strip down. And then I had some of this, which I cut twice because I put some just inside the card as well, so it matches like that. And I just like the gems, and the gems just actually dangle down between the thank and you. So I just thought it's a little bit extra. In the past I've put paper clips on, which I'm going to start doing, and I tend to give paper clips also, you know, through the post as well. It's just obviously these might be coming through the post to subscribers. Just bear with me. You may or may not get them through the post, but I will be staggering them because of the postage. And I'm possibly making small cards as well. So that is it. So there was about, I think 40, I can't remember now, I think there was 14 cards, but as you can see there is quite a pile there. So I'm really pleased with all the cards I've made, and it's got me back into wanting to craft. So again, this is my favourite card. I think adding on to this one, I want to share 2 cards I received for my birthday, and I think I've got to share these. They're from 2 different relatives actually. I'm not sure, this one I'm not sure if this person actually made the card or she got someone to make it for her. I think she made it, and it's a very simple card. And what she's done is, it's this little bit of paper, sort of distressed it a little bit to make some grass, and it looks like it's a very thin pen, and then stuck little flower buttons on, which I think I've actually got, and then it's got this little happy birthday. My writing is not as neat as that, although people have said my writing can be neat. I just love how that writing is, and I've compared it inside, and I think it might be the same person. I'm not 100% sure. So that's one of the cards I wanted to share. And this is another one. This one was actually from my brother, but he wouldn't have made this. He must have got somebody to make it for him. And it's these cutouts with the raised flowers in like a vase, which I think is really pretty. Special day, and it's got like this little ribbon across the, just across the front. Again, I think in a way it's simple, but it works, and I think it's really nice. As I said, it's just 2 ideas, not my own. As I said, these were what I received for my birthday, but I thought I had to share them because it was something possibly that I will actually do myself, and it might give you ideas, especially if you're a basic crafter like myself. And I know Chatty Batty keeps moaning at me saying that, but yes, I'm trying to get a little bit more in depth, but very often when I do my crafting, it tends to be in the evenings or sort of weekends, chill out time with the family in the lounge when I'm doing this sort of thing, like all these cards. So possibly, you know, I try and put as much thought into it as I can, but you get very critical. I do myself. I don't know if any other crafters do that. You get very critical yourself. And when I did the first one, which this was the very first one out of this set I did, I wasn't too sure. And when I went on to do the next one, this one, I really wasn't sure whether I was going to like them, but they've grown on me. I don't know if anybody else has done that. Some of the cards that I've done, you know, some of my first ones going back that I've stuck in a box, I've either now looked at them, changed them, or pulled them to bits, because your things change, don't they? And the way you do things, and sometimes you get a little bit more into it. But that's enough nattering. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.